tashkil etilgan matbuot anjumaniga xush kelibsiz. And today, after match press conference, we gathered here and to give your opinion and the emotion of this game.
I thought it was a good game. I thought first half we started extremely strong. We played some very good football, if not some of the best football that we've played since I've been at this club. We got the penalty, which we unfortunately were unable to convert. And then the second half, obviously they got the goal within the first 5-10 minutes, and that obviously changes the complexion of the game. So overall, very happy with the first half, how we played against a very, very good team. But again, just making sure now we're at a very different stage to our season compared to this team. But we must take the positives from this game because there were lots.
Biz o'yinda o'z imkonlarimizdan kelib chiqib va bor imkoniyatimizni solib o'ynadik va biz o'ynagan o'yinlar ichida eng qattiq harakat qilgan o'yinlarimizdan biri bo'ldi. O'yin boshida biz pozitsiyani ushlay oldik va bor imkoniyatimizni ishga soldik. Oxirgi 5 minutdagi o'yin natijasi bu o'yin ssenarisini butunlay o'zgartirib yubordi va bu o'yinda kutilmagan hodisalarga boy bo'ldi va biz o'yinlar ichida eng yaxshi harakatimizni namoyon oldik.
Savol bering.
Намаганская правда, у меня два вопроса. Первый вопрос. Повлияли погодные условия? Все-таки Индия есть Индия, а не Узбекистан. На результат сегодняшнего матча. И второй вопрос. Кто финансирует команду вашу?
First question, what's the weather like compared to India and Uzbekistan weather? Do you like the weather? And the second question is that who gives finance or provides some financial support to the team?
I don't know the second answer to that question. But first, the weather here reminds me of where I grew up in England for 29 years. So very, very similar weather, which, you know, this is the first time in 3 years in a football game I've had to wear a jacket. So, yeah, very different to India where we have the temperature of maybe 35, 36 degrees at kickoff. But again, I thought the players adapted very well.
Birinchi savolingizga javob bera olmayman. Lekin ikkinchi savolga kelsak, havo juda ham yaxshi bo'ldi. Bu 29 yil avval Hindistonda emas, o'zimni Angliyada bo'lganimdek o'zimni his qildim. Ya'ni birinchi marta men jaket suvga kamzul kiyishga to'g'ri keldi. Chunki Hindistonda odatda bilsangiz 35-30 darajada issiq bo'ladi va u yerda jaket kiyish kerakli bo'lmaydi. O'zbekistonda xuddi Angliyada bo'lgan iqlimda ham yoqimli iqlim bo'ldi.
Спасибо.
Thanks.
Keyingi savol.
Bugungi o'yinda namoz futbolchilar kimdan alohida qaytdi? Bugungi o'yinda namoz futbolchilar kimdan alohida qayd etadi? Ya'ni qaysi o'yinchini, qaysi futbolchi o'yinda yo'qdi namoqda. O'zlari shogirdlaridan, misol legionerdan o'yinchiga qo'shmadi. Bu haqda nima deyapsiz?
In today's match, which player do you want to mention and which is the most important and best one for you? And among your appearance and in your team, which one is dissatisfactory?
What was the last word?
Which player in your team dissatisfactory?
Dissatisfying.
Dissatisfying.
From your
I think I'm not going to give you a name because I can't pronounce them, so I don't want to be disrespectful. I'll give you the numbers. But the goalkeeper in the first half, so the penalty save, that's a big moment in the game. So that was, I think, a very important moment. So the goalkeeper in the first half. And you have lots, like I said yesterday, lots of good other players. But for me, the number 10, very skillful, very influential player in very important areas of the pitch for your team. So for our team, there wasn't any players that disappointed me. So we're 4 games into our season, playing against a very good team who have played 23, 24 games, and you can see that up there. So yeah, I'm proud with certainly what I see in the first half, but there wasn't a player on that pitch that disappointed me from our team.
O'sha o'yinchilarga kelsak, birinchi navbatda darvozabonni aytib o'tishim kerak. Juda ham uzoq o'zini ko'rsatkichlarini namoyon qila oldi va o'yinda eng asosiy rollarni darvozabon o'ynadi va ikkinchi o'rinda men shu odamni aytishim kerakki, 10 raqamli o'yinchi menga xotiramda juda ham o'rnashib qoldi. Uni o'yindagi tutgan o'rni darvozabon kabi teng miqyosda va ular o'yinda asosiy o'zlarining salohiyatini to'liq ochib bera oldi. Lekin men kecha ta'kidlab o'tganim kabi bizni jamoamizda aynan bir insonni yomon odam, yomon o'yinchi deya olmayman. Chunki ular hammasi bor harakat qildi va bizda 24 yana 25 o'yinlarimiz bor. Ularda salohiyatni endi ko'rsatishga imkon bo'la oladi va bir orada hech birini men salohiyatsiz yoki meni qoniqtirmadi deya olmayman. Bu ularga nisbatan hurmatsizlik bo'lishi mumkin.
Keyin savol.
O'zbekiston Milliy axborot agentligi muxbiri xonadonlari, hurmatli janob bosh murabbiyning savol, mana shu o'yin davomida uchrashuv kabi standart vaziyatlarni ko'rishni kutganimizda, agar shu bo'lsa, masalan, penaltilar qanday harakatlanish yoki jarima to'plardan qanday foydalanish borasida shogirdlaringiz bilan aloqa ishlaganligini
Through the preparation and through the game, do you expected the moments, penalties or such kind of stuff? Do you plan it against these things?
jarima to'plari uzoq vaziyat
Or penalty balls?
The standards that we try for penalties.
Yeah, penalty.
No, we don't train for penalties. We train at the highest standard that we can. We've got a very clear way that we want to play. When that was on full show last year in our league, where we broke many records and won the league. And we've tried to bring that into Champions League. We don't want to be a team that sit back and defend. We know we're probably seen as the lesser team in our group, but that for me is not an excuse and a reason to not come here and try and show the type of football that we play in our league on what is a very, very tough level of football, the top level in Asia. So it's about us coming here to demonstrate what we can do. In 45 minutes, certainly in the first half, I thought we were ready to do that. That's how we train.
Thank you.
Birinchi navbatda biz penaltilarga tayyorlamadik. Biz qo'limizdan kelgancha bor o'zimizni salohiyatimizni ochib berishga harakat qildik. Bor e'tiborimizni o'yinchilarga va ularni salohiyatiga qaratganmiz va bu daraja hozir ancha baland daraja hisoblanadi va biz bundan baland darajalarga chiqishni va o'yinlarni davom ettirishga tayyorlanib kelgan edik.
Coach, question from back home in India, from Futbolchilarimda. Your thoughts on Mehta playing at right back today, replacing Rahul? Was it because of Rahul's recent struggles, and did you think it worked today?
Nothing to do with Rahul. I wouldn't say Rahul struggled, but we've played 4 games. We've been on the road for a long time, and we have to rotate our squad because of the closeness of our games. If we don't do that, we're going to injure players and not put ourselves in the best position to play the football that we want. So we didn't just make one change today. We obviously had Fuba come back in and go. We had Rahul at right back. Young Vikram started on the right wing. So we made 3 changes again, on top of 3 changes from the last game. And it's something we're going to have to continue to do, especially leading into Christmas, because we have a game every 4 or 5 days. But more so, this game is the 4th one in a row with substantial travel. And I thought Mehta done extremely well.
Bu o'yin juda ham eng yuqori darajada bo'ldi. Rahul haqida bir qandaydir fikrlaringiz bormi deb so'rashdi. Rahul hech qanday bir g'arazli yoki bir o'zimni negativ fikrim yo'q. Biz hozir 4 ta o'yin o'tkazib, 4-chi o'yinimiz bo'lyapti. Biz uzoq masofa bosib keldik va o'zimiz charchaganmiz. Rahul hech qanday negativ fikrga ega emasman.
Assalomu alaykum. Bugungi o'yinda 2 xil tayin ko'rdik, 2 xil bo'lim ko'rdik. Birinchi bo'limda jamoangiz ancha tartibli himoyalandi va markazda ko'proq o'ynashdi. Ya'ni raqib jamoasiga markazda o'yinlarni bermadi. Va erta pressingga chiqib o'ynadi birinchi bo'limda. Ikkinchi bo'limda esa buni aksini ko'rdik. Bu nimadan dalolat? O'yinlarga jismoniy tayyorgarligi dosh bermadimi yoki qandaydir taktik sxema yo'lga qo'yilganmi?
We had 2 sections of game. The first section, we had a dominance of your team, like taking the center of the pitch and attacking such kind of stuff. But after this section, the second section, we didn't expect it that they lost their quality and they didn't attack, they didn't took the pitch outside of the center. What does it represent? It's represent of physical inequal less quality or not trained enough, or what do you think about this big changes in the two sections?
From the first half to the second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a reflection of where we are in our respective seasons. Well, that's our fourth game. You guys have played 23 or 24 games on top of a pre-season. So when we do get to that stage, I'm sure we'll be able to play it in. And again, the other point that I really need to stress, the jump in quality and to play the way we did for the first half, to continue that level of quality in the second half and throughout the game, that's a hard ask, especially this early in our season. But our players will continue to try, and I've said it in the last press conference, for every game we play, we will continue to get better. But yeah, I think it's just a reflection of where we are in our season. The fact that this is technically our fourth away game in a row. There's been substantial travel, we're not making excuses, but from what I see in the first half, that's the football that we're capable of playing, and that's the football we will strive to play, and will play the more games that we're able to get under our belts.
Bular ayta olish mumkinki, biz 24 o'yin o'tkazgan bo'lsak, ularni o'zida bir charchoqlari va ta'sirlari bo'lishi mumkin. Bu o'yinda kuzatilgan holat. Lekin bu har bitta o'yin bizga bir tajriba beradi. Biz yana o'zimizni sinab ko'rishda davom etamiz va harakatlarimiz natijasida biz eng yaxshi jamoaga aylanishimiz mumkin. Har qanday yangi o'yin bu tajriba va o'sishga bir imkoniyat ajratib bera oladi. Lekin bu charchoqni ham hisobga olish kerak.
Bugungi
Hi, Des.
Last question.
Okay, last question.
Hi, Des. I apologize.
That's okay.
Good to see you again. Thanks a lot. I want to say thanks a lot for you guys, for this game, and I wish success and luck for the next matches. As we know, you will have 2 games played with the alomatlari in a row, at home and away, And after this game, what do you think? Who's the favorite in this group? Al Hilal or Nabahar?
I'll tell you after we play Al Hilal. Ask me after we play them. Look, I think it's a wonderful thing for us. It's a very, when the draw was made, we knew it was a very tough draw, but one that we weren't going to shy away from. Like I said, we could come here, sit 10 players behind the ball and defend. We could, and we could probably get some points in our group for doing that. That's not who we are, that's not what our club is about, and that's not the style of football we want to play. So we do have Al Hilal next and out away, then we play them at home where we will have a packed out home stadium, which we're really looking forward to. But who's favourite? I said yesterday Al Hilal, but I'll reserve my answer properly now until we play them, because we will play all 3, and then I'll give you a message.
Okay.
Thank you for.
Avvalgi kelsak, ular o'yindan keyin sizga aytishim mumkin. Lekin bu o'yinda kelsak, ayta olmayman, o'sha bitta insonni hammasiga yaxshi salom ko'rsatib bera oldi. Va uyga Mubayga qaytgandan keyingi o'yinlarda biz birmuncha dam olib va o'z uyimizda yaxshi natijalar ko'rsatamiz va o'yin o'ynashda va futbolni davom ettirishda to'xtamaymiz va o'zimiz salomatimizni keyingi o'yinlarda to'liq kuch beramiz.
Thank you. Just from all of us at Mumbai, thank you ever so much for the way you've hosted us since we arrived here, firstly from the airport and secondly all the way through our time. The crowd this evening was fantastic, and they even cheered us at the end and supported us through. So thank you ever so much for your hospitality and welcome to your country.
Hammaga mehmondo'stligingiz uchun katta rahmat. Bizni aeroportga kutib olib, mehmonxonalarga joylashtirib, shunchalik bizni qo'llab-quvvatlab turganingiz uchun rahmat va tashqaridagi ko'p ommani ko'rib ham juda xursand bo'ldim. Biz O'zbekona va bizning mehmondo'stligimizga, sizning mehmondo'stingizga o'zimni tashakkurimni bildiraman.